to Tom Brady on the kneel down. And what did he say to us the other day? He says, I pray to win another Super Bowl. So help me. I'll never ask again. Can I just get this one, he said. Until next year. Yep, exactly. Then the reset. Yep, he said, missed it. Belichick's going to become the oldest coach, supplanting Tom Coughlin, who was 65 when he beat the Patriots in Super Bowl 46. And there it is. The dynasty continues.
It's time to take this thing to the next level.
Pack your bags, we're going to uncharted bachelor territory. Singapore, here they come.
Where is Singapore?
Here are our favorite moments from this week's Bachelor, sponsored by Biore. The journey started on a high, a really high high.
I thought this was going to be like a circus bungee jump, but this is like a legit bungee jump. How worried are you?
On a scale of 1 to 10, definitely a 20.
Not only
you got a 45-year-old fucking troll, man. He's 45.
We are learning more tonight about a young mother found dead inside her home today on the south side, sparking an hours-long search for her 15-month-old. Police now questioning a suspect. Elizabeth Matthews is live in Studio 32 with the latest. Elizabeth.
Don, the 15-month-old little girl is expected to be reunited tonight with her grandmother. She is doing well after being checked out as a precaution at a nearby hospital. Tonight, police have a man in custody. Charges are pending. A 23-year-old mother dead, her toddler missing for several hours.
It was unbelievable because I saw it casted on the news that it was her apartment, and I just really can't even right now. I cannot right now.
Chicago police were called to conduct a well-being check Thursday morning around 11 on Nina Edwards and her 15-month-old daughter. Officers found Edwards' body on the first floor of this Grand Crossing apartment, and the toddler nowhere to be found.
This is my favorite cousin. We talk to each other every day. The one day I don't talk to her, something happened.
The victim's family says police immediately began searching for the baby and her father. Around 4 this afternoon, officers found the pair and placed a man in custody.
I really can't speculate at this time, but from the history that we know he's had with her, it was an abusive relationship.
Police not commenting where they found the toddler and suspect. The victim's cousin says Edwards was a good girl, studying.
Pretty, man. Wow. See that
I got a
long
phone
hair.
call saying her house was on the news. I just came straight from work out here to make
messed
sure
up,
that
man.
it wasn't her and to get her to see that it is her.
That's
It
messed
really
up,
is.
man.
It's heartbreaking.
It's messed up, man.
Chicago police not releasing any details about the suspect nor the relationship between that man and the woman murdered. Charges may be filed tomorrow. Back to you in the studio.
First at 5, a woman is killed doing what so many of us do, shot while simply sitting at a drive-through window.
Now, that gunfire erupting this morning at the Southside McDonald's, it all happened at the fast food chain on Bay Meadows Road, and right now police are still looking for the man who pulled the trigger. First Coast News reporter Krista Bailey, she's joining us live right now at the McDonald's with what she's learned. Krista.
Well, police were on scene until about 2 o'clock this afternoon. There's actually still police tape here where they were McDonald's just reopened right after police cleared the scene. It happened at the speaker where people order. I spoke with some people who were here at breakfast this morning just moments before the shooting. They say they're pretty shaken up.
It just brings me to tears. I can't believe that happened, like broad daylight.
Yosiko Simmons showed us her receipt.
7:29 this morning.
Less than an hour before a woman was shot in her car in the drive-thru line.
And I'm sure this is someone's mother, family member. And it's really unfortunate that she's lost her life.
Another customer who wants to remain anonymous is in shock.
I drove by, I saw that the line was backed up. I went inside because it was too long and I needed to be to work.
She says she was there minutes before the woman was found shot in her car.
It either happened while I was inside or literally like as I was walking out.
Police saying the suspect is a heavy-set black man who got away in a white four-door car.
And I was going to go through the drive-thru. I can tell you I almost never go in. If I had been in that drive-thru, could it have been me? That's what scares the crap out of me.
The owner and operator of this McDonald's location tells us in a statement, our thoughts and prayers are with the victim's family and loved ones. We are working with law enforcement as part of this ongoing investigation.
Something's got to be done about the guns.
The guns.
The friends of the woman killed say that her
not bad people, but the guns.
Have not identified that woman, nor have they confirmed whether the suspect and victim
Something
knew each
got to
other.
be done about the
guns.
guns.
To call the sheriff's office. Reporting live from the South Side, Crystal Bailey, First Coast News, on your side.
Something got to be done about the guns. Ain't that something?
Breaking news to tell you about out of northeast Atlanta. That's where Fox 5 has learned an officer shot a woman this morning. Now, according to investigators, that woman was attacking her husband with a knife when that officer opened fire. Fox 5's Oliaco live at the scene along Parkway Drive. Joining us now live with the breaking details. Alexa, what can you tell us? Well, we've just learned some more details from Atlanta Police Department this morning. We're right here on the corner of North Avenue and Parkway Drive Northeast, where you can see quite a large police presence. Atlanta Police Department as well as GBI on scene investigating what started as a domestic violence call. They got calls of a couple fighting in an apartment inside this complex. When officers arrived, they found a woman attacking her husband with a knife. He had already been stabbed at least one time, and she was trying to stab him again. So Atlanta police officers tried to break up the fight, but they ended up shooting the woman. She is alert, conscious, and breathing. APD did let us know that she is okay, and at this point, her husband, they tell us, is in stable condition as well. The good news here too, no officers were injured in this shooting. We are working to gather more details from APD, and we will bring you any more details on this incident as soon as they become available. Caitlin, back to you.
Daughter on the ground like that, throwing her around, and the officer had his foot in my daughter's stomach, on her leg. She's telling, screaming, "I can't breathe."
It happened Tuesday at Marshall High School as students were taking final exams. Laurencio Howard arrived in time to see his daughter at the top of the stairs after being reprimanded by the assistant principal for pulling out her cell phone in class.
They walk up the stairs, and the next thing you know, I see my daughter on her back coming down the first flight of stairs with the Chicago police officer on top of her.
Chicago police say the teen became aggressive, biting an officer and refusing to release her grip until they both fell down the stairs. The officers then deployed a taser, but she says she felt the officer was trying to push her down the stairs and used her teeth to defend herself.
The police came up. They was like, "You either go to his school or get your coat." I tried to walk the other way. He put his hand out in front of me and pushed me towards the stair rail, which I reacted to grab his vest.
CPS released a statement calling the incident disturbing. They've asked the district's Office of the Inspector General to review the matter and have removed the officers from Marshall High School duties.
Thank you.
We read the statement from the Chicago schools. Are you satisfied with their response?
Removing the officers from the building. Yes, I'm satisfied with that. But I'm not satisfied with her IEP and BIP being ignored by Marshall High School. They didn't follow through. The mandatory contract that we had with them is a binding legal contract.
What they got cops in schools for anyway, man? That's the worst thing they could do. Worst thing.
Exactly, Cheryl. And the security footage is so clear, you can actually see the muzzle flash go off. Atlanta police are looking for 5 suspects who killed Queso Gordon.
It's not anything you can prepare for. And it's hard.
Diallo Seabrooks knows violence. He's campaigned to make his community in Jacksonville, Florida safe for years, holding public officials accountable for the crime rate. But now his own son is a victim.
We haven't found the motive. And that's mind-boggling because our son wasn't into anything criminal.
Gordon was shot multiple times at an apartment complex off Cleveland Avenue late Saturday. It's the type of senseless crime Seabrooks has held rallies and marched against, begging lawmakers to get guns off the street. Now he's begging the Atlanta community to come forward.
The hope is, like any parent, is that if you know anything, say something, send a report, send any information so we can get these creeps off the streets.
Crime Stoppers is offering a $2,000 reward for information that leads to the arrest of the 5 men in the video.
Major case investigators tell us they've got a break in the murder case of a neighborhood barber found dead in his own home. Police have arrested Melinda Graves. A friend found Jermaine Ross's body Wednesday at his Cahokia home, where he also ran his barbershop business. Graves is in the St. Clair County jail.
According to Newser, an ex-judge who viciously beat his wife, now accused of killing her, on August 2014, then Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Judge Lance Mason punched his wife repeatedly and slammed her head against the car's dashboard. Now, Aisha Frazier Mason is dead, allegedly by the same man's hands. WKYC reports the 44-year-old Woodbury Elementary School teacher was stabbed to death Saturday morning and found in her driveway. Mason allegedly tried to flee the scene and hit a police car in the process, injuring himself and an officer. He was subsequently arrested.
When it comes to adding another woman in the relationship, I know Justin, is all up for it.
Justin's arranged for the trio to meet up and discuss the potential new addition.
Huh? Hey, y'all.
Hey. Shannon Lou, don't waste any time making sure Victoria knows she's not got a place at their table yet.
So, being that, you're trying to join the family now, Justin is like, oh, well, I want to join somebody else. How do you feel about that?
What's wrong with me? I ain't got no problem with that,
He said his limit is 4.
My limit is 3, to be honest. I would look at it like 3, but if he really prefer 4, it's still gonna be up to him.
With baby Gianni to think about, can Victoria convince the girls that she's in it for the long haul?
What is your long-term goals as far as being added in this relationship? Where do you see it going? If I want to be with somebody, I plan on, if something happens, it's because of them. It really pushed me away. So what do y'all think about me? Don't lie. To be honest, I don't like you.
I can't with that.
Oh, she's stealing.
Now stop lying. Who the one stealing?
Son, how was the first day, bro?
What you mean how was the first day? Why you picked me up 2 hours late?
What?
You ain't ever had a tool program?
That's the.
I've been turning around, man.
Why you gotta be turning around?
Because you see the lady need help with the bags.
Man, you just wanna flirt with her.
Flirt? I got a woman. I ain't trying to flirt with nobody. Come on, man. This woman need help. Come on, man. Come on, beautiful woman. Come on, man. Help out, man. Help out. Hey, how you doing? See you with your bags? Huh? Look at how you doing?
His face.
God, oh, you play basketball from the count. Hey, God, you play basketball? What's your name? Keisha? Still wanna help him? You! Why you stop? You told me to. I ain't tell you to. I said go help yourself.
I don't wanna look, stuck in traffic.
You stuck. Oh. You stuck. Huh? You sitting there, why you always stuck?
Where's she coming, bro?
I said I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it's a lot of people that don't seem to understand what on-site means. On-site is action. That means upon arrival, once your presence has been acknowledged, that hands will be laid and debts will be paid. If this statement has ever been issued to you, that means that person is past the point of reconciliation. That when they see you, there will be no more talking, but only walking of the dog, and we're not talking about no pets. That means the day of reckoning is upon you, and no man knows the day nor the hour. And it matters not where you are when they see you. You could be coming from taking your grandmother to dialysis. It can be the day you christening your child. It can be your wedding day. Be mindful of what you say, because you just might get that day to get them hands put in your life. Watch your mouth.
Lieutenant, you gotta look at this, man. It's gonna bust your case wide open, bro. Wide open. You recording, nigga? Gang shit, let's share, nigga. Hey, we hit the lick and no shit. We got about 2 bricks. Ain't wear no gloves, so we left some fingerprints. Still got the murder weapon stashed at my mama's house. In the living room, tucked off in a leather cap. Know what I'm talking about? We almost crashed out. It was me, Jay, and Pablo. 3 deep in the Monte Carlo. We ran that red light off 1st Street in Bravo. Probably got my license plate, but I ain't even tripping. Nigga guapped up, shorty, I can pay a ticket. All my niggas solid, bitch. We never snitch it, real talk. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, go get SWAT team. We finna go get this motherfucker. Thanks, bro.
Man, what up, niggas?
Yeah, what up?
Man, y'all fucking the nigga Lil Chris?
Fucking no, that nigga lame as a bitch.
How he lame?
Man, I want to talk to that nigga in middle school. Other than that, I ain't got no memories with that boy.
So you don't fuck with that man?
Dumb as a bitch. That nigga used to stay fair.
Son.
Hate that nigga, son.
Man, I ain't lying. Niggas dying back to back, left to right. Man, they'll be right around the corner.
Live right quick, man. Hey,
now what the fuck?
Shit, all the 100 people in the live, go count me a Rip Chris on my last picture, man. My nigga Chris.
Man, what the fuck, man? Man, this nigga hurt. Man, this nigga not even dead.
Oh, shit, man. You had a nigga tripping on you.
Man, y'all niggas tripping, man.
Man, fuck that nigga Lil Chris.
Man, y'all just was digging around this man, saying rest in peace.
Shit, just let me know when he died, though. So I can make it.
Man, niggas these days.
Son, I love you. I never meant to be out your life for 12 years. And you 12 years old. And I stay right up the street, son. You know how that make me feel. Your mama kept you away from me. You're special, son. I wanted to be there when you took your first step, son. I wanted to be there when you got your first ball, son. I wanted to be there when you walked in school, son. I love you, man. I love you. I want to take you to Chuck E. Cheese, son. I want to take you bowling. Matter of fact, son, let's go to the park. Kiss me like that. They're growing up so fast.
Like, I'm done. It is no more to do.
It is no, Darrell, you have done it all with your strong hands. Manson, can we be done?
Get back to work, nigger.
Bitch! What? Darrell, is it a whelp on my back? Darrell, it is? Manson, you
What the hell are you doing?
How you... Hey, bitch.
God damn it, nigger.
What's that, Manson? Darrell, don't even do nothing, because Manson got me fucked up. I swear to God, he keep fucking playing with me. Look at this welt on my back. Oh, my fucking God. Manson got me fucked up.
What I'm saying? Say, man, look at this pussy ass nigga, man. Let that nigga follow me over here, dick. For real? Man, they know, because I ain't with the internet talk. You see me like Big Bird? I already told this boy I ain't with the internet talk.
I already told you I ain't with the internet shit, dick. You was talking boo-boo shit in that room, man. What's up? I told you what's gonna happen when the nigga catch me. Man, come on. Check your shit.
Check your shit.
Fuck up my mom and kill him? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do to you if you keep texting on that ground. Check that shit out. Check that shit out, dick. Bet that up. Man, hurry up, nigga.
Check that shit out. That's how much guns I got. That's how much guns I got in that bitch. That's why it took so long. It's tight.
Man, you got down the same. My phone about to die.
Oh, alright. Holla at me when you charge that shit, man. Holla at me when you charge that shit, man.
Don't let me catch your pussy ass file on me again, nigga.
With the internet talk.